Yo guys, what's going on? I'm PRED and I'm currently top 500 PRED on PS4 and I have about 22,000 RP, and here's some of my tips and tricks on ranking up. Number 1, get a team. If you want to increase your chances of ranking up consistently and quickly, I highly recommend getting a team together. You want to make sure that you are comfortable with your teammates and that you guys have great chemistry. You also want to make sure that your teammates are decent at the game and are able to give accurate callouts, and that they know how to lead or how to follow. Broker? Oh, I didn't mean to drop down. Got him down. Number 2, learn from your mistakes and successes. After every win or loss, you should think about what you did, like what you do wrong and what you do right in that situation. Your teammates should also be introspective. Learning from your mistakes is the best way to improve. Ranked is a learning process, and the more you learn, the better you'll do. After a loss, think about what made you lose. Same thing for a victory. What made you win? Was it due to your positioning? Was it because you were too aggressive, or was it because you were being too passive? Number 3, understanding your playstyle. There's different playstyles and each team will find their success in either one. There's passive teams and there's aggressive teams, and there's a combination of the two. My team is usually passive aggressive and we find the best success in this playstyle. Your team might be a little different, and that's why learning from your mistakes and victories will help you understand what works best for you. Passive teams look to engage as little fights as possible and going for placement. The problem with the passive playstyle is that you'll place higher, but you'll have less kills and you'll gain a little points. Same thing for an aggressive playstyle. You'll be able to get a lot of kills, but if your placement isn't the best, you'll gain as little points as a passive playstyle. I think playing passive aggressive allows the team to get kills and placements with consistently gaining more points. But again, it comes down to what works best for your team. If you look at some of the top 50 Preds, a lot of them like to be really aggressive. But that's because they have a really great team together, they have great chemistry, and they're all competent players. Number 4, team composition. Team composition is very important as well. Once you understand your playstyle, you'll be able to find out the legends that complement it. For aggressive teams, legends like Bang, Wraith, Gibby, and Pathfinder are the best. For passive teams, you'll find legends like Watson, Wraith, Gibby, Pathfinder, and Caustic to be better. Once again, it comes down to your comfortability and efficiency with each legend. With my team, we usually run Pathfinder, Wraith, and Watson. Pathfinder for his fighting potential and his ability to scan recon beacons that allow us to set up and ring. Wraith for her fighting potential and her ability to portal to a better position. Watson doesn't have the best fighting potential, but her ultimate is really good at saving shields, blocking nades, and other ultimates like Gibby's, Bangalores, or Caustics. Number 5, pick the best weapons for your playstyle and which weapons are you most efficient with. I personally use Flatline, 99, 301, Prowler, or Havoc with a G7. The reason why I always try to use the G7 is because I find it to be the best mid-range weapon for me and I find the most success with it. But there's a ton of different combinations that you could choose from, so it's best to experiment and know which is best for you. Number 6, communication. Callouts are probably one of the most important things in ranked. Without callouts, your team won't be able to understand what you're fighting, who you're fighting, and if you need any help. What kind of callouts should you be making? You should be calling out legends, what kind of armor, their positioning, how much damage did you do to them, if you're healing, if you're pushing, if you're retreating. Making accurate callouts is also as important. I don't like the one-shot callout because sometimes people misjudge the amount of damage they did. So I like to keep it basic and make the callouts like cracked or he's flesh. They're close on bottom floor. Burning. Alright, let's it. Broke. She's low. That Wraith is low. Pathfinder outside. Pathfinder down right there. She's down. All dead.
Yeah, another team. Right here on me. Gibby.
Go, okay.
In the back, right here on me.
Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to make this a short, simple video about the most important tips that I can give you for ranking up. But good luck on your matches and have a wonderful day.